Hello everybody, DK here from Dwarf King Headquarters, and you guys cannot see my face, unfortunately, but that is only because... Oh, what is it because? Oh yeah, that's right, we're only going to be recording a small little fraction of it. The webcam's not on, but you guys can hear me right now. What we're going to be doing is I'm going to be showing you guys my Kozmo deck that I use on Dueling Network. Oh, excuse me, that's right. I'm thinking of actually buying the cards. I just need to save up enough money, buy packs, get cards, you know, stuff like that. But let's go to my deck. So as you guys can see right now, it's a pretty basic deck right now. It's I don't know why it says TCG. They're already out right now. But we have the first card that I want to talk to you guys about is Kozmo Dark Destroyer. You guys can see this right now. Let's see here. You guys can see this right now for Kozmo Dark Destroyer. If this card is normal or special summoned, you can target one monster on the field and destroy it. That's actually pretty good in my case. Cannot be targeted by an opponent's card effects. Honestly, that's a really good thing. Then sort of card effects and set to the graveyard. You can banish this card from your graveyard. Special summon 1/7 or lower Kozmo monster from your deck. So I have at least two. I do believe I have two of them in there. You guys can see on my dual thing that I do have two on here. And I believe I also have, I think, one or two. I'm hoping to get another one on here of Kozmo Dark Ellipser. I call this one the Star Destroyer. Dun 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 dun. Cannot be targeted by opponent's card effects during either player's turn. When a trap card is activated, I can banish a Kozmo monster from my graveyard to negate it and destroy that card. If this card is destroyed by battle or card effect and sent to the graveyard, let's see, where did I find that? You can banish this card from your graveyard to add one level 8 or lower Kozmo monster from your deck to your hand. So Dark Ellipser and both Dark Destroyer are two really good cards in this deck, but not as good as Farm Girl. Now, she is an interesting card that I love playing in this deck. During either player's turn, you can banish this card, special summon one level 4 or higher Kozmo monster from your hand. You can only use the effect of once per turn. When this card inflicts battle damage to your opponent, you pay 500 LP, add one Kozmo card from your deck to your hand. So she's really good right now in a Kozmo deck, as you guys can see on the display. And also, guys, I learned that Kozmos are actually a mix between Star Wars and Wizard of Oz, which is interesting. So then there are the new cards like Kozmo Lightsword, aka it's called Duel of Fates, where basically that would be the one in the middle is Qui-Gon Jinn. No, not in the middle. The one in the middle is Darth Maul. One on the right, Qui-Gon Jinn. The one on the left is Obi-Wan. Basically, it's a setup, basically, but it is really cool. Then we got Slip Rider, which is a really cool ship that they added in. Sword Troopers, which is ridiculous. They're basically baboons dressed up as stormtroopers. I mean, who doesn't like that? That makes it much better. Straw Man, he's a fun card. I heard he's based off C-3PO, and I heard Tin Can is based off R2-D2. And then we got Kozmo Wicked Witch, which is actually Darth Maul in it, and she's pretty decent because she's good for special summoning level 5 or higher Kozmo monsters. And then it says once per turn, pay 1,000. The turn this card cannot be destroyed by battle or card effect. So in my opinion, she's pretty good. Then we got the new field spell Kozmo Town, which as you look at the artwork, it is magnificent. I mean, it says once per turn, you can target one of your banished Kozmo monsters. Return that to the hand. If you do, you lose life points equal to its level times 100. So that's pretty good in my opinion. Then I got Chronomaly Mayan Machine, which is good to use 2 tributes for Dark Ellipser or Dark Destroyer. Machine Armored Unit. If any machine I have is destroyed, I just go search through my deck for one that has attack points less than that. But it has to be the same attribute. Machine King Prototype, good for this deck if I have like machine-based cards. Time Machine. This is a very interesting card. Say you attack with Farm Girl, someone uses Mirror Force, she's destroyed, and if she's the only card out there, you can activate Time Machine, bring her back the exact same position she was in, which, in my opinion, is pretty good. Then we got Mirror Force, Quaking Mirror Force, which in the Japanese version, I believe, was called Burying Mirror Force. So this card is so overpowered. I mean, when an opponent's monster declares an attack, change all, repeat all attack position monsters your opponent controls to face down defense position, which is pretty good, and if they stay by that, they cannot change. So this card actually is good in a tune deck that I will be reviewing probably in the next video. Then we got Tin Goldfish, DD Warrior Lady, Evil Swarm Heliotrope, Obliviwisp, a Lantern, Pot of Duality. I learned that this card, when this card was a secret rare when it first came out, it was like almost $200, which is crazy. But it's a pretty good card along with Forbidden Dress, Raigeki, one of the best cards out there. Terraforming, Lightning Vortex, Magical Thorn. This is one that's pretty good in this deck. When any of their cards are discarded to the graveyard, they take 500. Then Black Horn of Heaven, Slip Rider, which I learned is pretty cool. It's I think it's kind of like a medium version of Dark Destroyer. It's got a pretty good ability as well. I will be testing this deck Hopefully, if I ever make it to the San Jose Regionals, I sure hope to, because I want to test out this deck and my Toon deck. Absorbing Jar, Kozmo Good Witch, she's fun. MST, Jar of Greed, Magic Cylinder, Double Summon, Call of the Haunted. There's the other Dark Destroyer, there's the other Light Sword, and then there is Dark Bribe. This card is actually pretty good. When your opponent's spell trap card is activated, you counter it. They draw a card, but you get to negate it and destroy it. Then we got Evil Swarm Bahamut, probably one of the best cards I've seen by far. Evil Swarm Ouroboros, Silent on Our Arc, and Utopia. But guys, if you guys enjoyed this Kozmo deck review and you guys want to see more deck reviews, be sure to leave a comment in the comment section below. And as always, I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye!